Hi, I'm Jahmene Douglas and you're watching MOBO TV. I think for me, I've never seen it as a talent. I've just seen it as something that I've done to cope. Like when times get hard, I sing. When I'm happy, I sing. It's just something that I do. This is a long story because I was actually called up by my now manager that I have, and I actually refused to do the X Factor first because I don't like the pop side of things. I wanted to keep jazz and soul and gospel in, but eventually twisted my arm into applying. And I'm thankful now because it's given me this massive platform. There will be a lot of things that will push you and test you, but it's up to you if you play to that. I didn't play to anything. Like if you gave me a song that wasn't suitable for me because of my faith, I just say no, and it's that simple. Just to say no, and people forget how easy it is just to say no. Like picking up an alcohol drink at the age of 9. No, say no. My favourite gospel artists? Well, I think the main one is going to be Whitney Houston, but she didn't sing as much gospel as she should have done. And Karen Clark-Sheard, Kim Burrell, CeCe Winans. I like the Tri-City Choir. That just goes on and on and on. I can't name them all. LaShawn Pace, the Pace Sisters. I like the old traditional sound. Like when you listen to it, you get uplifted. And when you listen to music in the mainstream chart, it's a repetitive beat, repetitive lyrics, not necessarily meaning anything to you. And it's just on in the background, whereas this music that I'm listening to is inspiring me. I've been talking about this one all morning. My favourite song in the whole widest world is There's a Quiet Place by Whitney Houston. She didn't record it for an album, and you can just see that's her in her place of comfort in church with her mum on the side and the choir behind her. And it's There's a Quiet Place, a place you can go when you're feeling troubled. I think my main goal is to bring gospel over in my album, whether it's just a little bit or massively by doing the whole album. But at some point I will be doing a completely gospel album. I think people are missing out in England because it's not just the message, it's the good music. It's everything that's in it. You're missing out because that's what's brought me through life, is that type of music. I think me doing X Factor, the audience is mainly youth. And the fact that I came second, I appreciate it a lot because I realise that's a younger audience appreciating me, appreciating my sound and my message. And a lot of people have told me, thank you for showing me there's a different way, that I can say no and I can do this. I don't have to pick up alcohol, I don't have to sleep with everyone. It's just little things like that. They need someone to look up to that they can be proud of. To me, music, what I've looked over in the past, like Luther and Stevie, they're role models. It's not just a singer, they take on the responsibility of influencing people. And music these days, people get desensitized to that repetitive beat and those bad lyrics about smacking that woman and disrespecting something, so children think it's okay. And then you see like 12-year-olds walking around in makeup faces and miniskirts like it's okay, because they've been getting used to it. But I think we need that injection of real music, we need that injection of that class. I would say good luck, because never give up your mission, your journey, because no matter where you are, you don't have to compromise yourself. So as long as you're an example in the place that you are, the people around you, that example is contagious, more contagious than negativity. So just keep smiling. It's crazy to think that in less than a year, I went from marking things down with the whoops labels, and now here I am, like I can't walk down the street properly without people trying to get a picture. But I knew before I came why I'm doing it. I knew what I had to sacrifice, and it's for me to have this platform and to show people there is this kind of higher love that you can grasp hold of. For me, an album first, baby steps. Take it album first, and then so much more involved because I'm the youth ambassador for Women's Aid, so I've got that side of things and then I've got the music side of things. I'm trying to merge it together so someone's inspired, because even Martin Luther King, he didn't do it by himself, he had Mahalia Jackson, and a lot of people don't realise Mahalia Jackson was there selling in millions in vinyls. And that pushes, music pushes. and that's what I'm hoping to do. For music, in England, like R&B, soul, jazz, gospel, it's so hard to push it. So to have a platform like the MOBO Awards is just a brilliant thing to have, to show that and have people that appreciate it. Whereas in the mainstream, you don't see this underground like Erykah Badu, you don't see the D'Angelo and the Eric Benet, you don't see that, it's all on the underground. So it's good to have this platform, and if you keep pushing it, it might get to mainstream, you never know. So I think the MOBO Awards, for people like me, just helps you grow in that environment that you need to grow in. Because for me, the X Factor wasn't the right environment for me to grow as a soul singer, as a gospel singer. It pushes you more into pop. So I'm hoping things like MOBO can bring that back inside me.